Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. Mrs. Mariani here, and we're going to continue our conversation about opinion. So remember, we spoke about how an opinion is how we think and how we feel. Okay? It might not be what someone else thinks or feels, but it's how you think and how you feel. So I want to say that the teachers shared with me the feeling words that you guys came up with, and I was amazed. Oh, that's a great feeling word. I was amazed with the words that you came up with. So I made a list of just some of the words. I couldn't possibly share all of the feeling words that you guys came up with, but you have your list that you're going to use for a task later on. But let me share with you some of the words that your fellow kindergartners, your fellow readers came up with. So the first word I really loved was the word amusing. Do you know what amusing means? It means that you were entertained. It made you happy. Okay. Boring. Yeah. Sometimes a story could make you feel bored. Okay. You just are not interested. You're not always interested in every book you listen to or that you read yourself. Comforting. I really liked that word because there are some stories that just make you all warm and fuzzy inside. And that's what it means, like comforting. It makes you feel good, makes you feel better. Confusing. I like that word too because sometimes you're reading a book and you're like, I don't understand what's happening in this story. Creepy. Well, my class knows that I am not a fan of the nonfiction shark book in my class. I would describe it as creepy. I don't like all the shark teeth and things like that. It's a creepy book to me. So yeah, creepy is a great feeling word. Exciting. I like that word because sometimes you read a book or a story and it gets you so excited and it makes you want to go and do something else or write another book like it or try something different. Mysterious. That was a great word. I really liked that word because sometimes there are stories out there that are called mystery books and you don't know what's going to happen next. It leaves you questioning and wondering, what else can happen? Scary. Yeah, sometimes a book can be a little scary. You might get frightened by it. Silly. Yes, definitely a great feeling word because sometimes books do make you feel silly or it's just such a silly story. I think of the Old Lady series. My students know how much I love that series. And those books I find to be so silly. But that's my opinion. Maybe you don't find them silly. Happy. Yeah, I love when a book makes me feel happy. Sad. I don't like when a book makes me feel sad, but it's true. Sometimes a story can make you feel sad. And then the last one that I wrote down was funny. Of course, who doesn't love a funny story? I would think, again, my opinion, I would say that the old lady books are funny because it's just so funny how she constantly is eating things that she just shouldn't be eating. So give yourself a pat on the back for some of the feeling words. Now, again, I couldn't share all of your feeling words, but you guys did a great job. So remember I was talking about the other day the book Dinosaurs Love Underpants? So this is the story today that I'm going to be thinking about because today we're going to make something called an opinion statement. Say it with me. Opinion statement. And that just means you're sharing your opinion about a book. It could be your opinion on why you like it or why you don't like it. All right. When we give our opinion, we don't just say, I don't like this book and done. Because now you're leaving a person wondering, well, why? Why don't you like this book? Or you can't just say, I love this book. Why? Tell the reader because then maybe they'll want to read your book. So there's a very important word that we need to use in our opinion statement. So I wrote an opinion statement here. but I left some of the words out so we can work on it together. So I put our sight word I. It's probably hard for you to see the bottom of the I because of my line, so I'll just add it there for you. Okay, so I blank. So that's where you would put your feeling, maybe like or don't like, all right? So we're just putting the words like or don't like in this so that your opinion is being stated. So I like or don't like the book, and you name a book, because you need the word because. It's going to help explain the why. You're sharing your opinion. Why do you feel that way? So if Mrs. Mariani wanted to complete this opinion statement about this book, now I told you, do I like this book or not like this book? Right, I like this book because it's a book that my son loved when he was little. So of course it's a book that I like. So I could say my opinion statement on this book is, I like the book Dinosaurs Love Underpants because it is such a silly story. And now you know why. Now maybe you're wondering, why, Mrs. Mariani, do you think it's silly? Well, let me show you one of the pictures that I think is so super silly. I think it's silly when it starts off and you see all the underpants. So super silly. But then one of the other illustrations that I just love so much is where the dinosaurs are actually wearing underpants. I just think it's so silly, and they're fighting over the different kinds of underpants. So super silly. So again, my opinion statement would be, I like the book Dinosaurs Love Underpants because I think it is very silly. So that would be a complete opinion statement. Maybe if you were reading a book that you don't like, so let's talk about, remember I talked about that shark book that I have in my classroom? So I could say, I don't like the book Sharks because I find sharks creepy. So that could be a way that I share my opinion on something I don't like. All right. So today, what you're going to do is you're going to take a video and you're going to share. So have a grown-up or someone else in your home take a video of you sharing an opinion statement. I want you to hold your book, just like I did. So you're going to hold up your book and you're going to complete the opinion statement. I like the book because, and give your reason, or I don't like the book because. And that's where your feeling words are going to come in when you are explaining your why. All right, so I can't wait to hear your opinion statements about the book that you chose on Seesaw. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.